Hello? Okay, I think we're live now. We should be live. Yeah, I think this should be good. I don't know, OBS just crashed massively, so I think it should be working fine now. Okay, let's go here. And, oh, Neo is coming back up a little bit. Neo, oh boy. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Potentially bounce a little bit on the, what you say? How do you call it? The 30 minutes. Maybe also bounce on the 1 hour. Could see that happen at Monday. Oh, there we go. And I would say that the 2 hours really bearish. The 3 hours really bearish. And the 4 hours really bearish. So I think potentially just today it's going to be a bit bullish. And then I think Monday could be really bearish for Neo. Right? So like it could go, yeah. Or in the pre-market of Monday, it could get a little bit bullish, and then it's gonna go really bearish. But anyways, guys, welcome to the stream. The last stream that I did, which was like 5 minutes ago, something didn't go well. I think the OBS client, the platform that I stream on, it suddenly just crashed. So that was a little bit annoying. But welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm checking the live chat briefly, and also gonna have to send a link to Tesla SP. There we go. Sending that over so people join the live stream. And let me check how many people joined the Discord. By the way, you can join the Discord by going to the link in the description for the Discord. 70 people there online. And we also got, wow, we're like, I think there's about 470 people in this Discord. Pretty crazy. What's happening with Tesla? Tesla's starting to go up now. Wow, look at that Neo bearishness. Could Neo go up after earnings? No, I think Neo's about to come. I think Neo is about to come down hard. And I'm talking like $33, $30, maybe even lower. $26. Potentially. And then bounce, obviously, but this is looking very bearish. We've been overbought in, well, just the past months. So, looking pretty bearish. At some point, I think we were down about, what was it, like, did we hit, hold on, did we hit the 30s? Did we hit 39? No freaking way. So we were down like 12% at some point. Right? Wow, insane. Insane. What could potentially happen is a bounce and then back down again. Just like that. Like we said, we made a video about this. This is just going to go all the way down to 35. Let me check my own Neo. I'm still shorting Neo, by the way. So the S&P is going up and Neo is going down 8%. Keep that in mind. S&P is up, Neo is down. Next week, S&P is going to go down, and Neo's going to go down again. So But yeah, let's take a look at the S&P 500. It seems like, what is this? Okay, there we go. Market open. So S&P is going up just like that, and it's still going up. We're about to go into bearish territory. I think the S&P is about to reach a key resistance and then come back down again. It's going to correct really hard, so keep that in mind. Checking the live chat real quick. So what I want to tell you guys is that we reached 7,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's super awesome. I am grateful. I'm very thankful. I did not believe that we would get to 7,000 in 4 days. I think it was 4 days, from 6K to 7K. Unbelievable. It's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to be heading to 8K. We're already like at 7.1 or 7.2K right now. It's insane. The Neo video that we made is popping off. It has 5,000 views in like 3 hours. It's really insane. But I have no words. It's just great. I really love making content, and I'll keep making content. So if you guys love my videos and my live streams, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so we can reach the 8,000 subscriber mark. Just wanted to let you guys know. And I think S&P is... guys, I really do think the S&P is about to come down massively. So keep that in mind. We were wrong about this one. We thought we would go down here. So it's probably going to be here then. Obviously, it kept going up because of the vaccine news. Keep that in mind. Usually, I think we would have gone down right here if the vaccine news was not hit. So right here, the vaccine news was released. Hey, guys, we're about to have a vaccine. Basically, that propped up the market. So it really threw our analysis into the garbage bin. But I think right there, I think we could come back to approximately... Wow, that's a lot. 3,400 could be possible next. So we'll see what happens. I think that would be proper to... yeah, around there. And then we bounce. That's my prediction for now. Because we have a trend line and, yeah, basically that. Well, we could also do this. Just a little bit like that. And then we could say that's maybe even come back down all the way to 3,385. Guys, this is really important. If you're holding any kind of stock, if the S&P drops, then your stock will drop, most likely. So this is really, really important. And if it goes up, obviously, usually all the stocks go up as well. So yeah, I think we are due for a correction. You can see we bounced off of the on the MACD. Just showing you right now. What is this? Why does it not? Oh, annoying. There we go. Yeah, right. This is perfect. So just want to show you the MACD right now. I think what's going to happen is we could either go up just a little bit more and then come down, or this could come down right away. So keep that in mind. This is going to depend on like news and whatever. But if there's like stimulus news coming, then yeah, we're going to go up and then down. And this up move is also going to be seen on the RSI. And then down, this would be, we will probably move to like 3,700, maybe even above that, like 3,800 towards that, right? I don't think that's going to happen. I think what's most likely going to happen is, I think we're going to go down substantially on the MACD, which is going to look a little bit like this. And then we'll see where we drop. I think could possibly drop around there and then go up. Something like that. Which could mean that the RSI is also going to drop just like that and then go up again. Which, if we look at the stock or look at the charts, it would validate this pattern. It wouldn't be too surprising. There's a lot of volatility, and I would say it would be normal for us to do this movement. But what could this mean for next week? Well, this could mean that next week is going to be very, very bearish. And what could that mean for NEO? Well, NEO, oh boy. Let's just be real. It's gonna plummet. It's not gonna be looking pretty. Wow, there's lots of people in the live stream right now. Didn't expect that because it's like weekend, you know. I guess the time difference does have a thing, you know, because it's night for me, and for most of you guys, it's probably afternoon or evening. But yeah, I think I am a little confused on NEO right now, though, because it seems like on the 30 minutes we are about to be we're about to bounce, right? So this could be a potential bounce to the upside. However, what could also happen, this has happened before, we could hit, okay, I think my webcam is in front of it, so we could hit this level, reject that level, and then reject that level, and then come down again. So that would be a surprise if that would happen. If that would happen, what would the RSI look like? The RSI would go to the oversold, stay at the oversold until earnings. So what would happen with the price would most probably, if I'm correct, plummet to the 40s, come back down all the way to the 30s, the lower 30s. And if we're going to be realistic, this is probably not going to happen that way. It's most likely going to go, I would say, okay, that looks awful. Most likely something like this. And then we go down again. That could be the case. But we already see that it's just not going to be correct because the price is starting to go up to 45.3. But you never know. You never know. If it rejects it, on the MACD, like we said, if we start rejecting, it will come down massively right away. If it doesn't do that, then it will rally upwards. I think it could rally all the way to 46 to approximately 48, and then will come down again, like really fast. And the reason for that, what's happening with Tesla? Is Tesla starting to go up? Oh, there we go. Tesla's starting to go up now. Just like we said. Just like we said in our last video. We said Tesla would go up. This is the dip. I didn't draw this right now. This line, we drew this line 2 hours ago. Or 1 hour ago, or something like that. Look at that. It's about to follow the pattern exactly. And I'm holding a lot of Tesla shares, so. Man, I want to short NEO to death, like literally. I think the only reason that NEO is going up right now is because Tesla's going up right now. There's no other reason for it. It's like, oh, Tesla's going up, let's buy NEO. Literally that. Let's see if it's going to be attractive to short NEO at this moment. Yeah, it's still really attractive to short NEO at this moment, honestly. It's like, I think there's another 20 to 40% downside from here for NEO. But for now, I'm just going to take a wait and see approach. But yeah, so far Tesla is following our pattern. I think it's going to move very bullishly. You can see this is the first bullish candle. And look how much we moved. We moved about, I would say we moved about 2%, almost 2%. And then assuming that we'll go up for another half a day, that could mean that we could see around 412 to around 415, maybe see a tiny correction then and then go upwards again. But this could also go all the way up to the 420s. Sounds weird, 420s. I can only do this with this stock, right? Because of Elon Musk. I mean, NIO's earnings is kind of priced in, isn't it? If you think about it. It's still not going up that much. And I'm pretty sure, guys, that this is not going to look pretty. I'm going to explain to you why. Just give me 1 second. NIO it's not going to look pretty. It looks bullish on the 30 minutes, but this doesn't mean anything. If we take a look at the 1 hour, still looking a little bit bullish. However, if we take a look at the 2 hours, do you see that? That is not good. That is not good for NIO. Hold on. So this is the MACD, and it's about to come down like that, right? This is one bearish candle. One. That one bearish candle was like 10%. What if it keeps going down? It's like 20% and then 30%. You know what I mean? So this could keep falling. This MACD could keep falling. Same for the RSI. We could go to the oversold. That would take us to $35 approximately. So I would say that this is not the end of it. Not the end of it at all. This is going to be a tiny bounce, and then we're going to come back down. Let me just check the 3 hours. See if we see the same pattern there. Okay, so this is interesting. So on the 3 hours, we're about to go bearish, right? We're about to go bearish. So this could look a little bit like this. And that could be another bearish cycle starting. Because we had a bullish cycle here. Bearish cycle, bullish cycle. And we're about to have a bearish cycle. It's about to cross. It could not cross. It could stay at this level. But you never know. What's the 4 hours doing for NIO? About to go bearish. About to plummet. Just like that. I don't know about you guys, but this is not looking nice. It shouldn't be looking like this if you picked a stock that is going to be profitable long term, and we drew this red line. We said this is key resistance. It never breached. So yeah, guess we were right. And NIO's still plummeting. Oh wow. How many subscribers do we have now? Oh wow. Okay, so we got 7,110 subscribers. So we added about 100 subscribers in 1 hour time. That is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Wow. Back to Tesla. Tesla. Come on, Tesla. Go up, up, up. Elon cannot die. He is immortal. He will beat COVID. So, because Elon will beat COVID, he will bring us the gains. Like I said before, huge rally to the upside, just like that, coming up. Unless Elon gets really sick. We're at 408 right now on Tesla, only down 0.9%. This could mean that NIO is also moving up. I'm checking the live comments right now. Bullish on the subscribe button. Yeah. I think if there is a stock that could like trace the subscribers on this channel, it would be green. That's for sure. If there's like a chart for that. I'm just checking the live chat real quick. All right, so I think Tesla's looking bullish. Apple's looking bullish. We would go. I think. Why are we going down? S&P is going up. What is happening with Apple? Apple should wake the hell up. I'm gonna move this because I think this is still gonna happen. This is gonna go up. I'm pretty sure about it because it's Apple. Now because the 4 hours does signal. Actually, it signals bearishness. To be really honest, I think. But what's happening on the 30 minutes for Apple? Yeah, okay, so it looks bullish on the 30 minutes, so I would say it's still bullish. Potentially about to reach $122. Okay, back to Tesla. Tesla's still going up, 408.5, 408.79. 2 more minutes live. Two more minutes until the market closes. Gonna go back to NIO, see what NIO's doing. I think it's buying. I think there's buying pressure, right? Yeah, it's still going up, but I don't think there's a lot of juice left in the tank. I think this is a blow off top. We might never get there again for a very long time. So keep that in mind. I think we saw the same thing with Palantir. Palantir Technology. Yeah, I think so far we've been right about Palantir because it's following the pattern. And I think it's also about to come down. So maybe if it's like red Monday, because it's going up 7.8% right now, which makes not a whole lot of sense. Earnings was not extremely good. But it was good. It was good, definitely. It's up 8% now. I think we could see a sell-off on Monday. If the 4 hours, yeah, it's not going to be sell-off. It doesn't look like a sell-off, at least. We'll see. We could be wrong about this one. Yeah, it looks bullish. So, hold on. Also looking bullish here. I don't know. I think it's still going to come down. It's just not a lot. So this might be an over exaggeration to the $12 because this was most probably a bearish scenario that I drew. A bullish scenario would look a bit different than that. Markets closed. Tesla closed at 408.35. NIO closed at 44.5, down about 7.8%. Jeez, that is crazy. I think we're going to see a little bit of a gap to the upside and then come back down. Just like that. So, potentially another gap. But yeah, I think it's definitely going to be game over for NIO. Not a whole lot of juice left in the tank. Am I right about that? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what's the market cap at? It says 52 billion, but it's way higher than that. It's still pretty high. Really high market cap right now. So. All right, so now I'm going to do the stock market analysis, which is going to be incredibly important for your stocks. Because if the stock market goes down Monday, then your stock is going to go down, most likely. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of Nasdaq analysis. I would say I'm going to start with the 30 minutes. I am so confused where it's going to be going. Wow. Okay, so... Okay. It looks like we're going to go bullish, but for a small period of time on the weekly. On the hourly, it looks like we're about to go bullish for a small period of time, probably a couple days. On the 3 hours, we're already starting to go bullish. On the 2 hours, we are bullish. Okay, cool. This is really hard. It used to be easy. I don't know what's happened. I would say that there is some room to the upside left. Some room. Could potentially see ourselves. Hold on. What is this? Go another couple percentage points. 295. And then we could see a correction. Again. Potentially all the way. Could this be right? Yeah, and then after this correction, we might bounce from there. My indication for this would be the weekly, because the weekly is about to come down. And we can properly see this if we zoom this out. Go full screen. Hold on, just give me 1 second. So I think what could be happening is we had some bearishness. We'll cross over to the upside, just like that. Potentially even to the overbought. Let me check the live chat real quick. So we go to the overbought, just like that. But because we're so extended on the MACD, the bullish cycle will be very small. And because the RSI is also overextended, we're going to see a downturn. And the same goes with the MACD. To approximately, I would say, right around there. And from here, we could see a bounce, right? And same with the MACD, bounce there. And see how this would look like in terms of price. So that's going to be... So initially, the Nasdaq is going to look bullish. So people are going to start buying. And then we're going to take a turn for the worse. So exactly like this, right? So we go upwards, hit the resistance, come back down. And I think we saw a similar pattern on the S&P 500. So let me check. However, on the S&P, it looks like it's about to happen faster. Because we had a... because I think it happens faster for the S&P because the reason could be that because when the vaccine news hit the news, it was very bearish for the Nasdaq. So initially we had a big correction for the Nasdaq, but the S&P went up huge. So there's more leeway for the S&P to be correcting. So it might start correcting by Monday. That would be very likely, actually. Which this correction could take us all the way down to 3,466 or all the way down to 3,380 and then bounce. Could be very likely. Unless there's like bullish news coming out. So you have to take care, keep that in mind. So yeah, okay, we're going to fall down. We're going to fall off a cliff in terms of the S&P. We can see this quite clearly on the MACD as well. It's about to come down. Very close to coming down. So, but yeah, anyway, that was the S&P. I think also going to come down, and then I think the next rally is going to take us to all-time highs. And this downfall could be around, I think. Wow, that looks no freaking way. Hold on. Could we potentially go down until the end of December? Okay, so bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Hold on, this is interesting. Am I reading this right? This was bearish, right? Okay, so no freaking way. Okay, so we could be going negative for the end of the month. That's how it's looking like to me. So it goes down all the way here. Or negative to the last week of the month. And then we could go up again when it comes to the S&P. What was it for the Nasdaq? This is really going to impact like really big cap stocks, right? Like Apple, Microsoft, Google. Not necessarily Tesla, because Tesla is already down like a lot. And I think they're going to benefit this partially because there's going to be some capital allocation. They might put it into Tesla, the market makers. Yeah, Nasdaq is about to fall off a cliff as well. Well, it looks a little bit more bullish than the S&P, I would have to say. Looks a little bit more bullish. So I would say Nasdaq is safer for now. So that's technology stocks are safer. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of a look at NEO again. I think what's gonna happen for NEO is this might bounce again at earnings and then come back down, just like that. And then go up. Maybe. It's just not looking good. It's just not looking good at all. I'm just trying to say that. It looks like it's going to go like this. It's just not looking good. So a bit like this. Could that be the case? That would be crazy, you know, NEO at $20. But it's not that crazy, so could happen. Especially with the markets coming down, potentially until the end of November. It's going to look very interesting on the daily chart. And you can see that the daily chart is heavily extended, right? So a potential fall down wouldn't be too surprising. We've seen this several times. 1 time, 2 times. So this could fall down all the way, causing NEO to collapse. Like this will go, because we're still in overbought territory. We could go into oversold. And that will take us to all the way down to the 20s. If I'm really bearish, this could reach $20. If I'm like really, really bearish. I'm gonna be modest, right? I think NEO has lots of growth potential. I think it could potentially go down to either $25 or 27 or $30. This is not looking good. It's not looking good at all, guys. I'm really worried. This is looking parabolic, so. But yeah, it's just not looking good for NEO. I can tell you guys that. Let's go to XPeng. Let's check out just the EV companies. I think they're all down, right? They went up significantly all together, and they went down 6%. That's a lot. That's a lot of that market cap. Looks like we're about to bounce to the upside. Bounce like that, and then come back down again, honestly. Yeah, the 4 hours is about to come back down again, so it's not looking good for this stock. I would say that this stock could come back down to at least $30. If it's not that, it could come down all the way to 27. Ride. Ride is just chilling, not giving a damn. Ride is still looking bearish. Probably going to come down to 16 and then bounce. Possibly. Yeah, this could start a... When is earnings? Yeah, okay, so Ride could see a big move coming up. It could go up significantly. It's going to depend on the market sentiment. But there could be a big move coming for Ride. What is Solo? %30 upwards. That's cool. Looks like a pump and dump. It definitely looks like a pump and dump. I think something similar is going to happen to what we saw right there, which is like all the way down. And then we go up. Has this happened before? Okay, so it happened. This is a pump and dump stock, like honestly. Okay, so this is like very predictable. I think it's going to come back down just like that. And then pump again. But I think this could potentially... I think what could potentially happen is we could come back down around here and then trade sideways a bit higher than normal and have another pump potentially, right? I'm not sure about this. Really weird stock. I think this market cap is low, right? 400 million. There we go. Yeah, billionaires could easily pump this stock up and then sell off. Okay, Lee Motors. I think they're also down right now. Like every EV manufacturer is down. They're down 1.8%. Wait, what? This is not 1.8%. They're down like what? They're down more than 20%, but it doesn't say it here because they went up 20% and then they came down 20%. That's what's happening right now. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like it's over and we're going to bounce again, but I think we're going to go down after. There's just no hope. This looks like a bubble chart. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like this is going to be denial phase, right? It's like, no, the stock is going to go up and then we plummet. So this could go like that and then we plummet again. Because on the oh my god, that looks so awful. It looks like we're about to like just plummet on the 4 hours. like we haven't even seen the worst yet. That's how it looks like for Lee Motors. Especially on the dailies, like looking like we're about to come down. So I'll be careful. Be careful out there. BYD is another EV manufacturer. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, looking. Wait. So if this is BYD, oh boy, this is about to come down, guys. About to come down, just like that. All the way. But we'll see what happens, you know. Maybe it doesn't come down. EV is the future, but if you overvalue stocks, then even if it's the future, the capital will leave. It doesn't matter. You remember in the 2000 bubble, everybody was saying, but the internet is the future. And then it all came down massively. Like stocks like Microsoft, Amazon, Google, like everything came down massively, even though it was the future. It's the future, yeah, but it's a bubble at the same time. So, yeah. I think Tesla is the only one that is not in a bubble state right now. I think Tesla's the only one that is actually stable. Relatively speaking, like I think Tesla's stable. The other EV companies are in this phase. It's like, oh, we're going up to the moon, and then they come down. All right, so I think I'm going to be analyzing another EV stock, Faraday. I don't know if anybody is holding Faraday technology, but they create electric vehicles as well. What's their market cap? Oh, this one's pretty tiny. Why is nobody buying Faraday? Faraday's looking bullish on the 1 hour. Never mind, it's looking overbought. Wait, so what is happening with this stock? What the freaking hell? So this stock went to $86 and it came back down. So we're now, what the freaking hell? So it has about a 50% discount from all-time high. So what's happening on the daily? Yeah, this stock is definitely going to be depending on earnings. If earnings are good, then this stock will be amazing. But I think we'll see. I think the next cycle is going to be moved to the upside. But we're going to see what's going to happen, right? They have to report good earnings. Oh, Nvidia. I think I already drew a pattern on this, right? We said we would go up. See what we're doing. Are we going down? We went down 1 point. Let me check. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, we said we would go down. That we had correct, and that we would go up afterwards. We had it wrong, but if we place this right around here, just like that, it looks a lot more accurate. Because that's I think this is actually going to happen. We're going to see an upwards move. MACD is indicating so. RSI about to move up as well. And same would be true for the 1 hour. I don't know about the 4 hours though. Yeah, also about the 4 hours. So this should be a bullish move coming up. All right, so my neck is killing me, honestly. It is it's really interesting. So Apple looking bullish. Was there another electric vehicle company that I missed? I think we did XPeng too, right? Yeah, it should be fine. I wanna take a look at Volkswagen because I think there could be some buying opportunity here. Maybe I should look at the German. Yeah, let's just take a look at the Euro variant. Or is the EV hype already priced in? That could also be the case for Volkswagen. Yeah, Volkswagen is actually producing quite a lot of EVs. Yeah, you can see that we went up significantly because they've been producing electric vehicles. And also, I think it also has to do with the fact that Biden is about to become president, and it's going to be preventing a trade war with Europe. So I think this... Nah, it's not really a stock you should buy, honestly. I think you should avoid Volkswagen. Is NIO dropping? Wait, let me check. Oh yeah, it's dropping, I can see. Holy moly. It just doesn't quit. It really doesn't. Let me see how many people watching right now. We got about 200 people watching right now, guys. So, guys, if you're watching right now, my name is Gara. My name is Gara, and I am Lucid Trading. I try to analyze stocks that you guys like and try to give you guidance for those stocks. A good example is Tesla, Apple, NIO. And if you enjoy my live streams and the videos I post, then make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would really appreciate that. We're going for 8,000 subscribers now. We already reached 7,000 today, so we got to make new goals, right? Check out the social media and check out the Discord and Patreon. All the links are going to be down below in the description. I think I'm going to be leaving in about 5 minutes. I can feel my head is just like super warm and I'm like really exhausted. It's the end of the week. I'm going to have my own weekend. I'm going to get a new laptop tomorrow. So that's going to be really hyped up. I'm going to get video editing software and the videos are going to look so much better. Like I'm telling you, the videos are going to look better. The live stream is going to be better. The webcam is going to be better. The voice, the audio is going to be better. There's going to be new logos. There's going to be new graphics. I would say there's going to be a website coming soon for affordable courses and a possible trading academy. This is going to be in January, February. There's just so much stuff coming soon for the channel. And I would say that this would have not been possible without your support. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for 7,000 subs. I am truly forever grateful for that because I really enjoy making these videos. I'm just really passionate about it. So that's why I've been putting so much time into this. I would say there's many more things coming for the channel. So if you want to follow me on this adventure, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're gonna make some gains together during the course of the coming years. It's gonna be great. Just like Trump always says, it's gonna be great. I don't know how he pronounces that, but yeah. This is gonna be great. This move that's going to be coming for Tesla. That's going to be awesome. Wait, Trump announcement? What do you mean Trump announcement? Did he say something on Twitter that he would announce something? Not been really checking Twitter lately. Donald Trump. Oh, 29 seconds ago, Trump is right now is live. Oh boy. Trump is live right now. I'm going to be watching this with you guys.
Great people at the White House. Operation Warp Speed is unequaled and unrivaled anywhere in the world, and leaders of other countries have called me to congratulate us on what we've been able to do, and we've helped many countries with their ventilators and all of the problems they were having. And I'd like to congratulate everyone involved in this effort. It's been an incredible effort. As a result of Operation Warp Speed, Pfizer announced on Monday that its China virus vaccine is more than 90% effective. This far exceeds any and all expectations. Nobody thought they'd get to that level. And we have others coming which we think will be at equal level, maybe more if that's possible. In July, my administration reached an agreement with Pfizer to provide $1.95 billion to support the mass manufacturing and distribution of 100 million doses, with the option to purchase a total of 600 million doses shortly thereafter. Our investment will make it possible for the vaccine to be provided by Pfizer free of charge. Pfizer said it wasn't part of Warp Speed, but that turned out to be an unfortunate misrepresentation. They are part. That's why we gave them the $1.95 billion, and it was an unfortunate mistake that they made when they said that. We will work to secure an emergency use authorization, which should be coming down extremely soon, and my administration will then coordinate the distribution of the vaccine, and it will be approved. I think, again, it will be approved very, very quickly, we hope. The average development timeline for the vaccine, including clinical tests and manufacturing, can take 8 to 12 years. Through Operation Warp Speed, we're doing it in less than 1 year. If you had a different administration with different people, what we've done would have taken, in my opinion, 3, 4, 5 years, and it would have been in the FDA forever. This is 5 times faster than the fastest prior vaccine development in history. 5 times faster. Say it again, 5 times faster. Nobody can believe it, actually. 3 other vaccines are also in the final stages of trial. They'll arrive within a few weeks, and they will also be mass-produced, and the delivery will be very rapid. We're ready to go. The vaccine will be distributed to frontline workers, the elderly, and high-risk Americans immediately. It will be a matter of weeks. Get out very, very much ahead of schedule. Any schedule that I said we're going to be far ahead of that. We know that this virus primarily targets older populations and those with underlying health conditions, while over 99.98% of those under the age of 50 make a full and quick recovery. By giving the vaccine to high-risk individuals right away, we will dramatically reduce hospitalizations and deaths. Case levels are high, but a lot of the case levels are high because of the fact that we have the best testing program anywhere in the world. We've developed the most and the best tests, and we test far more than any other country, so it shows, obviously, more cases. By vaccinating the elderly and the high risk, we will effectively end this phase of the pandemic and allow seniors to reclaim their golden years, the golden years of their lives, which is so incredible. And it's about time that they can have those golden years. Again, this process is starting right away. Millions of doses will soon be going out the door. They're all ready, waiting for that final approval. As soon as April, the vaccine will be available to the entire general population, with the exception of places like New York State, where, for political reasons, the governor decided to say, and I don't think it's good politically, I think it's very bad from a health standpoint, but he wants to take his time on the vaccine. He doesn't trust where the vaccine's coming from. These are coming from the greatest companies anywhere in the world, greatest labs in the world, but he doesn't trust the fact that it's this White House, this administration. So we won't be delivering it to New York until we have authorization to do so, and that pains me to say that. This is a very successful, amazing vaccine at 90% and more. But so the Governor Cuomo, will have to let us know when he's ready for it. Otherwise, we can't be delivering it to a state that won't be giving it to its people immediately. And I know the people of New York very well. I know they want it. So the governor will let us know when he's ready. He's had some very bad editorials recently about this statement and what's happened with respect to nursing homes and his handling of nursing homes, and I hope he doesn't handle this as badly as he's handled the nursing homes. But we're ready to provide it as soon as they let us know that they'll actually use it. And again, it's a very safe and a great vaccine. Already we have among the lowest case fatality rates, our country, anywhere in the world, the entire world, and we've performed significantly better than our peer countries. As far as therapeutics are concerned, my administration's also made critical investments in therapies that have helped reduce the mortality rate by 85%. That's, to me, one of the most exciting things. It's incredible, some of the antibody vaccines and others that have come out and have really helped people. 85%. Last month, the FDA approved remdesivir, and we've secured enough remdesivir to treat 850,000 patients. My administration finalized an agreement with Eli Lilly to purchase the first doses of their antibody therapy, which shows amazing results. This treatment will be available completely free of cost to patients. 5,000 units have already been shipped, and many more are going out the door as we speak. We've also reached an agreement with Astrazeneca for the large-scale manufacturing of their antibody treatment, which is excellent. We expect to issue emergency use authorizations for a number of additional treatments in the near future. Tremendous promise, but remember the 85% number. That's an incredible number, but we have some tremendously promising drugs online and ready to come out. We have ensured that our frontline workers have all the tools they need. My administration's invoked the Defense Production Act and related authorities over 100 times and have made a historic investment into our industrial base. All states that requested PPE from the federal government have received the PPE almost immediately upon request. Every American who needed a ventilator has had access to a ventilator. Think of that. Very complicated piece of equipment, very expensive. And we haven't had one person in this whole country that has requested or needed a ventilator that hasn't had it. Every single request has been immediately filled. So that was something that was a great job. And now we're helping the rest of the world with ventilators because it's a very hard thing. We're producing them thousands of ventilators a month. The federal government has 22,000 beds immediately available for states and jurisdictions that need additional capacity. But we think that it's going to start going down, possibly very quickly. We'll see what happens. But with the vaccine, you'll see numbers going down within a matter of months, and it'll go down very rapidly. As we continue to combat the virus, our economy is rebounding far beyond any expectations. I see the stock market's up almost 400 points today again, and it's ready to break the all-time record. Our jobs records are incredible. The job numbers are incredible. In the last 6 months, we've created over 13 million jobs and slashed the unemployment rate by more than half. Last quarter, we witnessed the fastest economic growth ever recorded in the history of our country, 33.1%. It's a number that is more than double our highest. That was in 1952, and we've more than doubled it. The United States experienced the smallest economic contraction and the most rapid economic recovery of any major Western nation. We went down less and we went up more, which is quite a combination of facts. While healthy Americans have gone back to work and to school, we continue to spare no expense to protect the elderly and the vulnerable. According to some estimates, a national lockdown costs $50 billion a day and hundreds of thousands of jobs every single day. Ideally, we won't go to a lockdown. I will not go. This administration will not be going to a lockdown. Hopefully, whatever happens in the future, who knows which administration will be. I guess time will tell.
If he stays president,
I can tell you this administration will not.
The S&P is going to explode to the upside.
Be necessity. Lockdowns cost lives, and they cost a lot of problems. The cure cannot be. You got to remember, it cannot be worse than the problem itself. And I've said it many times. And when you look at what happens during a lockdown, I just say it very loudly. It's horrible what happens with drugs, alcohol, depression, loss of jobs, business closures. It's a terrible thing. So this administration will not go, under any circumstances, will not go to a lockdown, but we'll be very vigilant, very careful. We understand the disease. It's a complicated disease, but we understand it very well. We ask all Americans to remain vigilant, especially as the weather gets colder and it becomes more difficult to go outside and to have outside gatherings. And with that, I just want to ask some very talented people to come up and say a few words. General Perna and Dr. Slaoui have been incredible. The general is really getting started right now, but he's really what we don't know and what people don't know. He started putting this all together 6 months ago, and you're going to see some real action. So, General, maybe you'll start it off, and then, Doctor, you'll go right after that. Thank you very much, and then we're going to finish it off with Mike Pence. Okay? Thank you, please. Thank you, sure.
Thank you, Mr. President. Hi, everybody. So Operation Warp Speed's mission is to enable and accelerate the development of vaccines and therapeutics to help control the COVID-19 pandemic and save lives. On May 15th, almost 6 months ago to the day, we stated the goal of the operation, which was to have vaccines and therapeutics available and approved for use in the US population by the end of the year 2020. We said then that while very challenging, the goal was credible and therefore was worth trying with the best, our best to achieve it. Today, we're almost 6 months later, and I think we can say that significant progress has been made. And while we are not there yet, we are close to the objective. Let me share with you some facts. If I look at the vaccine side, we've selected a portfolio of 6 vaccines using 3 different platform technologies, and we elected to have 2 vaccines from each platform technology. First platform is what's called messenger RNA, and 2 vaccines using that platform were in the portfolio.
You guys probably don't know what he's talking
Pfizer
about, but
and one by
it's important.
Moderna. The second platform is using what's called live viral vectors, and we had 1 vaccine from J&J and 1 vaccine from Astrazeneca in partnership with Oxford University. And the third platform was the recombinant protein platform with 1 vaccine from a biotech company here in the US called Novavax, and another one from a partnership between Sanofi and GlaxoSmithKline. These vaccines are now, 6 vaccines are all in the clinical development stages, and 4 of them are in phase 3 trials. And
That's
of
cool.
the 4 that are in phase 3 trials, 2 have effectively completed enrollment in the phase 3 trial, and one of the 2 has announced on Monday, to I think thrilling information, that they had 90% efficacy. That was the Pfizer vaccine, demonstrating that vaccination is possible against COVID-19, that the kind of choices we have made in terms of the antigen selected was effective and made us optimistic that other vaccine may also be effective. On Wednesday, the same week, just this Wednesday, Moderna, the other company with the vaccine using similar platform technology, messenger RNA, announced that they have achieved the number of cases in their trial to allow for a first interim analysis, and I would expect that shortly, probably next week, we may hear what I hope to be another very good information regarding an efficacious vaccine. The 2 other vaccines that are in phase 3 trial that are using the live vector platform, the J&J vaccine and the AstraZeneca vaccine, have recruited already a few thousand subjects in their trials. I would like to take this opportunity to invite as many Americans as possible who would like to volunteer to participate in these clinical trials, as that's the only way we are able to achieve a demonstration of the safety and the efficacy of these vaccines. The last 2 vaccines,
it's a good cause, but
recombinant protein vaccines, are planned to start their phase 3 trials within the next few weeks. And while we are developing this vaccine, we haven't only looked at the clinical development, of course, in partnership with the companies that are the sponsors for the vaccine. We also invested very significantly in the manufacturing of this vaccine in such a way as to, when we have the clinical efficacy demonstration with these vaccines, we would also have vaccine doses to be able to immunize the US population.
That is really good.
So the two vaccines that are completing their phase 3 trial are likely to be filing their files with the FDA
Filing
for
their
a
files.
potential emergency use authorization within the next few weeks.
Okay.
And hopefully, if approved, they could be used for immunization in the US population in the month of December.
Wow,
And
that is bullish.
We plan to have enough vaccine doses available for use in the US population to immunize
so in
about
December,
20 million individuals
as soon
in the
as
month of
December,
and another 25 to 30 million per month on an ongoing basis from there on. And as of the month of February or March, if we have more vaccines approved, such as the live vectored vaccine, we may be able to immunize a larger number of Americans.
Okay, right.
On an ongoing
So
basis.
small amounts in December
per
and
month.
then more onwards.
Operation Warp Speed didn't only focus on vaccines. We also looked at therapeutics, and we have worked with a number of companies developing monoclonal antibodies, in particular, that are able to neutralize the virus.
GM
As
cars are
Mr.
blowing
President said,
up
we have announced
everywhere.
partnerships with Eli Lilly, with Regeneron, and with AstraZeneca. And on Monday, Eli Lilly's monoclonal antibody
What?
was
Let me
granted
search
an
that up.
emergency use authorization to treat patients that are infected and at risk of hospitalization. The Regeneron monoclonal antibodies have been also filed for emergency use authorization. Which is currently under review and is potentially reaching approval within the next few weeks. And finally, AstraZeneca just in the last few days has received a green light to start 2 large phase 3 trials with their monoclonal antibodies supported by Operation Warp Speed to prevent the acquisition of COVID-19 disease in very frail subjects or in very high-risk subjects as a protective alternative to a vaccine. So, potentially 2 vaccines and 2 therapeutics may be granted an emergency use authorization before the end of this year. I think it's a remarkable achievement within a period of 6 to 7 months. It is important to note that this progress has been achieved without any political interference. I said it many times.
Right.
And at every step has been and is being judged by independent expert bodies, whether it's when the FDA grants the green light to go into clinical trials, or whether when the data safety monitoring boards review the safety of the studies on an ongoing basis and sometimes put them on hold, as I'm sure you have witnessed with the AstraZeneca vaccine, for instance. And these same data safety monitoring boards are the independent boards of experts that analyze the efficacy of the vaccines and the safety of the vaccines and tell the companies whether they should progress with the filing of an emergency use authorization or not. So it's not the companies, it's not Operation Warp Speed, it's not the US government, it is independent experts that assess the safety and the efficacy of the vaccines that are being tested. And when the FDA will review these vaccines and these therapeutics, they will also have the advice, public advice, from boards. One of them is called the VRPAC, that is the advisory board to the FDA for vaccine reviews. After review of the data, transparently and available to everybody to look into, before the FDA then make its decision to either authorize a vaccine or not authorize.
Yeah, I think this vaccine is going to be legit.
On that basis, I personally feel very comfortable to say that the vaccines and the therapeutics that we have helped develop and accelerate will be judged independently.
We can stop this video right here. What he's trying to say is the vaccine is going to be out very, very soon. It is going to be good. It is going to be checked by professionals. It's just basically trying to tell us that. And he's just going to keep on saying good things about it. It doesn't matter. What matters is that this is now priced into the stock market. And as we can see, I think Donald Trump, he's not going to speak again. He already spoke. So at this point, I think, yeah, we're going to see some bullishness coming. Some heavy, heavy bullishness for the short term, right? And then after the short-term bullishness, we're going to see a correction to the downside. And I think it's going to be approximately, I would say 3,460 after going up again significantly. So that's my opinion. I think we're going to go up and then down again when it comes to the S&P 500. So yeah, the reason I am a little bit bearish is because, well, let's take a look at the 1 day. Because the 1 day is about to be finishing its bullish run, so this could most likely be another couple percentages, and then we go down just like that. So bullish cycle, bearish cycle. So yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm going to be finishing up the live stream right now. I'm really tired. I'm going to have to record some more videos, so I really have to do that. So I need to rest a little bit. Then I'm going to record like maybe 3 or 4 videos again. I'll be recording the weekly recaps and the weekly predictions coming up. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll be notified for the live streams, for the videos, for everything basically. Thank you for 7,000 subscribers. I really, really appreciate it. Lastly, check out the social media, the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter. I'm going to be active there as well. And the Discord server link is going to be in the description, along with the Patreon if you want to donate to the channel. You'll get many benefits for doing that. I would give a last update. So, tomorrow I'm going to get my new laptop. And it's going to be a really, really good laptop. At least, I would say triple as good. And which would mean that the video editing is going to go better in quality. The webcam is going to look better. The streaming quality is going to be better. The video quality is going to be better. Many other things. I'm going to be able to upload faster, record faster, edit faster. And there's also going to be new graphical updates. I'm going to get a green screen behind me very soon. Looking forward to that, because this is just not a nice background, honestly. But yeah, many, many positive things happening for the channel. I hope you're gonna be with me on the journey and on the adventure. We're gonna make some gains together and see where we will go. See if we're gonna experience another market crash together, or another market high like we saw previously to the 3,600. I am really excited. I think this is gonna be a very awesome adventure. So make sure you are subscribed. You'll be notified for the videos that are gonna be coming. Guys, I am really, really tired. I'm going to end the live stream right now. So have a nice weekend. I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Lucid